We got a cool show tonight.
Oh, we have a great show tonight. Thanks to our fans, too.
Yeah, we have two great white rappers out of New York City. They're called Cause and Effects. Next act...
Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir
Good
Dogs.
friends of mine from Stars Management, and Louis B. is the bass player, a good friend of mine.
Mm-hmm. We also have an illusionist. I was going to do some magic tricks for us and also play some music. And also, we have a special friend of Johnny P's. His name is Lou Edwards.
Yes.
Lou Edwards is from Brooklyn, who barely even finished 8th grade. And an amazing life story. Wait till you hear all about it. He's been unemployed when he was younger. He lost 5 jobs. And if you can believe it, he's been a speaker at colleges. He's done lectures, and he was in the World Wrestling Federation. So I think without further ado, I think
Captain,
we need to bring him on.
Captain Lou.
Captain Lou. How are you?
What's going on, buddy?
It's nice to have you on the show.
Hey, Catherine.
Hi.
Good to see you guys. And I got to tell you, what a fantastic studio audience you got here.
Thank you.
You guys, give yourselves a big round of applause.
Thank
Fantastic 5-star audience here.
Lou, I cannot believe what I heard. You barely finished 8th grade, and look how successful you are.
I was voted the least likely to succeed.
Wow.
There's no doubt about it.
I think you've proved them all wrong.
I
Tell
gotta
us
hear
about
the story. Come on.
Well, let's see. Basically, I don't know how I could live up to that intro. That was a fantastic intro.
Thank you.
Basically, even to this day, at age 48, I sleep till noon every day.
Wow.
Watch Young and the Restless soap opera. I'm obsessed. And still manage to be pretty successful by reinventing myself throughout the decades. Now, I started out, I really never did well with authority.
I could hear that.
You could hear that, absolutely. I think a lot of people can identify with that. And you know, when my mom died at age 15, and my dad, who had me at age 62, became too old to take care of me. We were really dirt poor growing up in Brighton Beach, Brooklyn. I had to go out and work like everybody else for a living. So I dropped out of school, went on the road with Vince McMahon's World Wrestling Federation.
Yeah, that's great. Hulk Hogan.
And Hulk Hogan, and back in the day there was Bruno Sammartino and Ivan Putski and George the Animal Steele and Freddie Blassie, and my old friend Captain Lou Albano.
Hence the name.
Hence the name Captain Lou.
See, that's well, you know, it was a little misunderstanding with you coming on the show. Some people thought you were that guy, so I started telling everyone that you were coming. You know, I didn't know, you know. Misunderstanding.
Johnny thought that I was Captain Lou. When I showed up tonight without rubber bands.
Without the little braid and the beard.
Without the braid and the beard and the earrings.
But listen, I didn't know in the beginning, before I got your bio, I thought a good friend of mine who's in the audience actually right now, America's best health doctor, Joe Casper.
Casper?
He's in the audience.
We had you on the show one time.
And he's the one who recommended me you. He says, you got to meet this guy. He's an entrepreneur. He's right up your alley. He never liked having a real job. And he's, you know,
you were his inspiration as well.
And then someone yesterday told me...
Did you say an anti-preneur?
Entree.
I'm from Brooklyn too, just like you.
No, because there is a movement of anti-preneurship going on, but we won't get into politics.
But anyway, then someone, a friend of mine told me yesterday that that they thought it was you, and then I was like, oh, that's even better. You know, so then I started telling people, and then when you said you weren't, but it's all good, you're here.
He's a great liar. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I am a good liar.
So, Captain, you continue to reinvent yourself.
Right. I did wrestling. I did a radio show and ring announcing and color commentary and backstage interviews with all the top wrestlers of the late 1970s.
Right.
I haven't been on TV with this face made for radio in about 20 years. So if I keep looking at the camera and then looking at you, it's because I'm so vain and worried about my terrible profile with my nose twisted to the right over. It's terrible.
That's okay. You have a great black shirt on.
Thank you. It's all about the black shirt, which you chose for me, my wardrobe assistant. I appreciate that.
But I wanted to get into the cruise situation that you're doing now. Now you're a promoter for cruises. People cruise for free. Tell me how I can get involved with cruising for free.
I am so glad you asked that.
Yes, because I want to go on that Mediterranean cruise. I've been on a few cruises. I enjoyed them, but I want to hear about this.
Hey, we could start McCast right on a cruise. You know.
We could have a show on a cruise.
We could do
How's that?
Late night with Johnny P. from Out at Sea.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one. And what about Catherine Maine?
And Catherine.
Okay.
Are you like his Ed McMahon?
No.
Is he like your Ed McMahon?
No. We're you know, we balance each other
balance
out.
each other.
Yeah.
Like Big Bird and Ernie.
Bert and Ernie.
Bert and Ernie. So for after the 4-year stint with the World Wrestling Federation, everyone said, go get a real job. Anybody familiar with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so for the next 20 years, I became New York's only straight, heterosexual interior decorator.
Right, I heard about that.
That was pretty boring. And so, you know, I decided, let me stop making a living and start making a life.
A life, right.
And it takes a lot of guts at age 40 at the time,
big time.
to just reinvent yourself like Madonna does every couple of years and say, sink or swim, I'm going to give up this six-figure income that I'm doing, I mean, which is not bad for an 8th grade dropout.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to do a whole new thing, the persona of Captain Lou, the cruise guru. And what I decided to do is to show people how they can cruise the world for free with their own highly profitable special events at sea. And so what I do now is I put together group cruises for businesses, organizations, and just family reunions, multi-generational family reunions.
Right.
Somebody loves Scrabble, we'll do a Scrabble cruise. You want to have a late night with Johnny P cruise, we do it. And what a lot of people don't realize is that the cruise lines will be happy to give the group leader a free cruise ticket or even a cruise cabin worth thousands of dollars for free when you just bring a few of your fans on board, or a few of your friends or relatives or coworkers, or students or clients or customers or prospects, whatever it is that you're doing. So basically, there is a cruise, a world-class cruise, even to the Mediterranean, in everyone's future. I just got back a couple of days ago from Alaska.
You did?
Wow.
Got back from an Alaska
Did you see the
cruise.
whales?
You know something? We saw bald eagles, wild bald eagles. We saw moose and caribou, and we saw bears and eating salmon, thousands of salmon swimming upstream. But the only whales that I personally saw on this trip were on the buffet line.
That's what they always say.
I'll have to go
We
back.
just found out the secret of his success. I think we're going to go into cruises now.
Oh, forget
We're
about
going to
it.
do the Johnny P show on cruises now. Okay, Cap, so tell me more.
What could be better
No.
than networking and schmoozing?
Oh, big
In
time.
your
Wow,
bathing
Caribbean
suit.
cruising.
Exactly.
That's me.
Having a drink. Okay.
Would everybody love that?
I would love it.
What do you
know,
got?
can you imagine this? The Johnny P fans gone wild.
Oh, excellent.
Let's see.
You'll see it back on your own
I'm
TV
just
show.
teasing.
But you know, just in case some people accuse this photograph of being a bit too heteronormative, anyone know what that word means? I know that God made Adam and Eve,
Right.
but cruise lines also accommodate people like Armando and Steve.
All right.
We could do that type of theme cruise,
Okay.
or maybe not. And speaking of the name Armando, does anybody recognize one of my clients from A&E Network's Flip This House, Armando Montalongo's lovely wife, Veronica Montalongo, who
Nice.
is one of my clients, as well as, now, should I be just a shameless star effer and name drop as to some of my
Why not?
world famous clients? Has
You gotta
anyone,
do it.
Has
None of
anyone
your
heard
business.
of best-selling New York Times author Robert Allen?
Yes.
Robert Allen. Oh, we're not
course.
supposed to say that he's going to be coming up. He's going to be appearing on one of our upcoming cruises. And so basically, we have a lot of fun people
Nice.
doing a lot of fun things
Yeah.
in
They
places
have a
like.
life too.
Oh, who's this guy?
Let's see.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I don't know.
Can you curse on cable TV? This is not Elton John, but when we go on these cruises, we take over the main stage and we do. That's Elton John.
Karaoke time?
We actually do the Legends guest talent show at the end of every cruise. Well, anyway, the point is cruises are fun, cruises for everyone, and they can be free if you know what you're doing.
Okay.
That's where I come in.
Okay.
So I teach people how to put together groups, even plan events on cruise ships, and make profit while being on vacation.
How about you give us a free cruise and I'll let you know if you know what you're doing?
He's always wheeling
Yeah,
and
we're
dealing.
going to the Mediterranean.